Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some more F123 and for the first time we're playing some Breaking Point. This is not not something I know fully about. I've done some of the chapters off stream but I've not done that much. As you can see, I've been doing some of it off camera, not finished it. I'm going to create a new one because the one above I've been doing a normal mode, well, challenging as it's called. And I've been absolutely destroying it on challenging, so I need one where I can do a little bit better. So I need to have a look what's on. Yeah, racing line, corners only, all that kind of stuff. Simulation settings. I want to know what the cars are on if I can. Don't like I can. Well, I don't know what the cars are on, but I'm hoping it'll be good.
Previously, in Breaking Point.
Aiden, please tell us, how does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your very first race?
I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes.
And tell me about Casper Ackerman. How is that relationship coming along?
Ouch.
It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then? He tried to stop them from signing you. Didn't want to play babysitter. We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him.
I had a call this morning from Christian Horner. You're being watched.
You know what his problem is, don't you? Thinks you're getting too old.
You want respect, you give respect. That's how it works.
How about you give me a little respect?
How about you earn it first?
I'm
done. Well.
You what? I'm retiring.
Why didn't it work out between you two?
He's on more money than me.
What? He didn't want me on the team.
Didn't I? And you thought I was past my best?
So none of this is true?
There's always gossip in the paddock. And ever since he's arrived, there's been one man at the center of it all. I want us to push for fourth. I want us to beat Butler. And I want that seat to go to you.
So Alfa Romeo potentially on track to really upset AlphaTauri here. Butler's closing in on Ackerman. Down the inside he goes, and they hit each other. Butler into the barrier, and that looks to be the end of the race for him. The Dutchman looks to be continuing at.
Welcome into the stream, Darganita Gamer.
What about Casper?
We let Aiden pass.
Let Aiden pass.
We did it.
We did it. Have you seen the crash yet?
Butler's okay?
Bruised ego, perhaps.
Well, there we go. That's a good cutscene. Let's jump into chapter 1. Yeah, Breaking Point is basically the story mode, so it should be good.
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, with your branding, your name on it, in an official race, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
You make it sound like a dream come true.
If only.
When did you first get a sense of what was in store for Consport?
2022 season, straight out of the box. The drivers were always going to clash. That was a calculated risk. But the car... the car had problems.
We're midway through the Miami Grand Prix. It's been a cracking race so far, and it's all up for grabs.
Welcome into the stream, Andy.
Some fantastic driving here today, especially, I have to say, from Aiden Jackson. I don't think I've ever seen a Connorsport car being put through its paces quite like this.
This is a team, Connorsport, that have got a lot to prove this season, but Jackson might just be the man to do it.
There we go. Finish the race.
Okay, Aiden, nice job so far. Let's try and bring that gap down to the car ahead if you can.
Copy that.
So we're currently P14. My challenge is just to finish the race. Can I get round the outside? Nope. It's worth having a look.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Bye bye, Yuki. Right, the two cars ahead of me, Alonso and Schumacher, are in a bit of a battle at the minute. See if we can get past them. Alonso's got DRS on Schumacher. Got a decent drive out of that corner. Perfect. Up ahead we got Ocon and Valtteri Bottas having a battle. If we can get past at least Bottas, we're into the points. It won't be easy. Bottas has got DRS on Norris. Again, we get a good exit. Got to be a late breaker at this corner, I think. Bottas is still there. Now he's not. We're into the points. We're into the points.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Well, that wasn't meant to have been an overtaking opportunity, but it turned into one. We're P9. We're past Norris. Next up is Ocon. That's showing a decent run here. Right, we didn't get DRS, just outside of the DRS zone. Again, I think we just missed out on DRS, but it's fine. It was nearly fastest lap of the race, that. Really giving this a good run for its money. Have DRS this time. Ocon's got DRS on Hamilton. Wasn't able to get the exit I wanted. Oh, what's going on here? Into a cutscene.
I'm losing power. Why am I losing power? Copy that. We see it. We're looking into it. Okay, I'm afraid you're going to have to retire the car, please, Aiden. Retire the car. You're joking! I'm sorry, Aiden. Pull over now, please. Pull over now. This is getting ridiculous.
And that's agonising for Jackson. Just a few laps left to go, and he's out of the Miami Grand Prix.
With every race, the car looks like a constant problem for Connor Sport. It must be devastating for the drivers.
Confirmation as the car comes to a halt. The Connor Sport's Aiden Jackson won't be seeing the checkered flag today, but it looks like his teammate will. Jackson's DNF puts Devon Butler in a position where he might just be able to secure some points for Connor Sport.
Aiden's out. Yep, engine problem, I'm afraid.
Good job you got me.
All right, Devon, don't push it too hard. We cannot risk losing both cars here.
It's in the bag, mate.
All okay, Aiden? Yeah, how's Devon doing? Yeah, he's doing all right, mate. He looks like he's going to bring home some points for the team. Good for him.
Well, that's not fun DNFing, eh? But it's all part of the story mode, isn't it?
If it's not one thing, then it's another. Did you not see what happened out there today?
Aiden, I agree with you 100%. We are doing everything we can. I know the car is not perfect, but...
Andreo, it's every race. Do you know how I look losing easy points like this?
Knock, knock. Sounds like there's a right show going on in here. What am I missing?
Not now, Devon.
Aiden and I were just discussing issues with the car.
Again? I thought that was all in hand. I had no problems today. Smooth. You know what they say? A shoddy workman always blames his tools. mate. You can look at my setup data any time you want. I've told you that. It might help.
And I've told you before. It's not a setup issue. The problem is...
Jackson. That was the problem with the 2022 season. Ask anyone. I mean, at the end of 21, everyone thought Aiden was going to be signed by one of the big three. But I guess they couldn't reach an agreement, so we both signed for Connor Sport.
And do you think that affected Aiden?
That's no secret. Now, for that 22 season, Jackson was a nightmare.
Well, there we go, into the next chapter, chapter 2. 6 weeks later, the Canadian Grand Prix. Let's see how this goes. I'd like to not DNF again. Hello, Baldy.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Right, so they were mid-race. We're coming in the middle of the race.
Into turn 2 we go now. Butler comes out of the pit lane. Jackson is right now with him. This is dicey, Ant. Neither one of these two wants to give way.
This would have been a lot cleaner if Jackson had just let him go. He's just not giving him an inch.
They continue onwards, still wheel to wheel, almost touching there as well, as we head down the straight towards the next chicane. Nothing to separate either car, and through the chicane we go. And now Jackson sends them both off the track, and Butler over a curb. That looked nasty.
And I do believe that one of their cars is damaged here, Crofty. I think it's Butler.
Damage, Ant, but also they've lost places too.
Unbelievable and totally unnecessary as well.
Well, one damaged car, places now to make up. What a complete mess that was.
Well, thankfully I'm not the one with the damaged car.
What was that? Where did you even think it was going to go? Okay, calm yourself down. We'll look at it in the debrief later, but right now I want you to go and get those places back. Come on, let's go.
Right. So we need to get back to P13. Coming on lap 12 of 18. Got Mick Schumacher in front of me. That was a late brake move and it worked.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay.
Into P16. Next up is Nicholas Latifi. Welcome into the stream, Azza. You're trying that 1066 game now. I'll read the rest in a sec. Took a little bit of getting hang of. Oh yeah, it's very challenging for a game of what it is, but it's really fun. Oh, that was a bit dicey, to be fair. We tried to go too wide, we can't go too wide. Thankfully we got away with that. We're into P15. Next up is Esteban Ocon. Welcome into the stream, Ben. What, have you had another bad day? No, God, just busy. I suppose that's good though if you're busy, because that means the day goes quick.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
We're doing well here catching Esteban Ocon. Got him. Up to P14. Next up, which is where we need to be, is P13 after Alexander Albon. Your back is aching. Well, sit straight, you don't want to cause any problems to your back. Charles Leclerc is out.
Okay, they're out of this race.
Managed to get past Albon. Zhou Guan Yu next up.
Caution, caution.
Oh, and Leclerc, of course. So with that happening, we're inheriting P12.
Okay, clear.
Well, we're talking mechanics. Yeah, everyone's got bad backs by the 40, by the time they're 40. This Zhou Guan Yu's defending well. But I'm past him. Next up, Lando Norris. To get past him puts me in the top 10. And that was the bonus objective. Jeez, he really broke hard though and he didn't need to.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
It's good I've not got damaged, I've gone ballistic if they had. Again, late on the brakes. We have P10.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.3 seconds.
As long as I don't start going backwards now, we're laughing. Lance Stroll is 3 seconds up the road. We'll see if we can catch him. Got just over 2 laps to do it in.
You're in the top 10 now, keep it up. Our gap behind is 1.5 seconds.
He's really struggling for grip going around that corner then. You're making your 6th cup of tea? Wow. I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee. And I thought that was bad. That's a lot of cups of tea. Alright, time to start the last lap of the race.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
It's been a long day. I know something else around here that's long. It's not my day. TE's life, you know, that's true. I love that corner. Late on the brakes, and we just managed to stroll our way past Lance Stroll. I'll take that. FFS. Right, now it's just a case of holding position. Well, P9, that's one better than I had to get.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
I'll take that.
So it's been a day of drama here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve today. But Ant, what stood out for you?
Well, it must be the Connor Sport moment between the two drivers there. Banging wheels, not giving each other room on track. It was entertaining, of course, but definitely for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, we enjoyed it, certainly. And Aiden Jackson, well, he'd have enjoyed the result. He did well to recover.
He did do well to recover, but, you know, you never want to see two cars, if you're the team boss, see two cars hit each other. It's rule number one. Don't hit your teammate.
Given all the problems they've had this season, though, getting one car over the finish line, that's probably a big result for them today. And here we are, a team that is...
Don't need to worry about the podium. Right, post-race. And into the next chapter. I got battle rank, peasant and that 1066 fight. I almost lost it. 4 morale and 87 troops left. Oh, that sounds like it was very close. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're not already done so, guys. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream.
Hey there, can you raise that lamp about 6 inches, right? Excellent. A butler should always look sharp. So.
At what point in the 22 season was it clear to you that the team was struggling?
Oh, right after the Hungarian GP. I may only be the money, but even to me it was obvious. The whole thing was a sham.
Yet again, Connor Sports Jackson and Butler battling it out on track. It seems as
Hang
if
on,
they...
2 seconds, Nat.
Okay, Devon, Aiden's lapping faster than you. I need you to let him pass, please. Devon, do you copy? Listen to me, I need you to let Aiden pass now.
Butler just completely blanking the order there. Seems like he didn't even acknowledge it.
Too true, but as you can see, no way through for Jackson. No way at all. This Connor Sport rivalry is getting heated on the track here in Hungary.
Well, I'm not hungry yet, but later I will be. Couldn't help myself. I'll get you, Butler! I need to get past this tool now. So overtake before lap 14 is what it's saying.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, the gap behind is 5.2 seconds.
I was trying to go around the outside, but work the gap. got you. Right, wants me to finish in the top 8 and get the fastest lap. That's not going to be easy, but we'll give it a go. This is not really one of my stronger tracks. Sebastian Vettel is the car in front of me. Just need something to wake up a bit. But yeah, by the time you wake up, you want to go to bed. I've got past Vettel. Can I get past Alexander Albon here? Yes, I can. Right, next up, Danny Ricciardo.
And the gap behind us is 2.7 seconds.
Jeez, mate, do you want to go any slower? We're past Danny Ricciardo. Next up, Esteban Ocon.
Teammate by 3.8 seconds.
I've not even been able to have a chance to think about this fastest lap because every lap I'm fighting to get past people. It's slowing me down, having to brake hard to avoid collisions. Right, we're P11. Next up, Fernando Alonso. Wow.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Next up, we got Kevin Magnussen. And to keep slowing down to avoid collisions and that. Next up, Lando Norris. Once I get past him, I've hit the achievement of top 8. And next up, Valtteri Bottas.
Good job. Nice overtake.
No damage somehow. Next up, Charles Leclerc. We're getting high up this leaderboard now, I thought. Considering this is on the hardest difficulty as well. It's not easy, the clerks on soft tyres, they're quick. I've just set the fastest sector one of anyone. That's helpful because I do want the fastest lap if I can get it. Lost a lot of time in sector 2.
This is good. You've got a 6-second gap over the car behind. 6 seconds.
No. We'll see if we can get fastest lap up final lap, but big ask. Leclerc's got past Sainz.
12.1 seconds.
Green sector 1, that's a good start. I'm catching signs. That's not what I need.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Lost time in that sector 2 again. Couldn't quite get him.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
We finished P7.
So Nats, who else out there deserves a mention today?
Well, I feel like there are a couple, but let's start with Aiden Jackson.
Couldn't agree more. Jackson had a brilliant race, didn't he?
Yeah, we know Connor Sport have struggled all season. Jackson's done really well today, and that's in spite of the problems with his own teammate.
Even before they became teammates, these two had their fair share of run-ins. It's a fascinating rivalry. You can't take your eyes off it for one moment. But nonetheless, some much-needed points today for Connor Sport. Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge...
Well, Well, a good race out there again today, Aidan. But what we do all want to know, what exactly happened with Devon? It sounded like he completely ignored a direct team order.
Yeah, what do you expect? It's Devon. He was out of order out there. He really needs to rein it in. He's not the only one driving. I'm sure the team will have a lot to say about it.
Well, he did certainly seem to cause you some trouble out there today. And after that, and what happened in Canada, what would you say to those wondering if the old Jackson-Butler rivalry is well and truly back?
I think the press takes this rivalry more seriously than we do. We're bound to get in each other's way. We get a bit annoyed here and there, but neither of us really bears a grudge. Whatever happens, we move on and we focus on the next race.
So issues with Devon aside, how do you feel it went out there today? Do you think the team will be pleased with your performance?
I think it was a good performance, actually.
Probably. It was a good enough result, but, you know, with the past issues of the car, I feel maybe we held back a little.
Yeah, for those who are not familiar with F1 Breaking Point, it's basically their story mode, and it is quite good by the looks of it.
In that regard, Connor Sport's not had the easiest of times so far this season. Has that all been sorted? Are those reliability concerns?
Wait, you even put that? No.
Well, yeah, there was no issues this race, so things are definitely looking up in that regard. I'm confident the team have got it in hand, and they proved it. There's always room for improvement, but little by little, step by step.
Thank you so much for your time.
There we go, that's another one completed. Let's keep going. Just want to say a big welcome to everyone who's watching. It looks like we do have a few lurkers. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Let's advance into the next chapter. Hi Baldy.
Capable hands.
Well, her line's not capable of your hands.
You had a problem with a team order today?
Didn't happen.
What?
Look, I know everyone's saying I ignored it, but it didn't happen. I never got the order. Check the comms.
Shoddy workman always blames his tools, eh?
Check the comms.
Okay, we checked the communication pipeline. Fix it. This cannot happen again.
Typical.
Aiden, listen.
What's the point?
It's just Devon being Devon.
And what? That makes it okay? He's an arrogant...
No, you're right to call him out. But imagine if we didn't give him certain freedoms. He'd be even harder to manage. As his father, I know. Aiden, you're the best driver that we have. And it's right for you to put Devon in his place. He needs it. The team needs it.
Thanks. Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me. I think...
Honestly, we don't deserve you. And I know that you're being discussed at other teams. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Sure. I'm sorry if I've spoken out of turn. About Devon.
Not at all. You know the best way to keep Devon in his place?
What's that?
Beat him.
Bit strange, the father telling us the rival of his son to beat him, but there you go. Hi Baldy.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Right. Onwards. Oh, back again.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
What let me do with that?
Was she on your radar at this point?
Of course. She was making big waves in F2. And Ackerman would not shut up about her.
Right, well, let's see what we can do. F2 sprint race, guys.
Here's our race leader, Callie Mayer. She has been blisteringly fast around Zandvoort here today.
And look at that! She's going into pit!
Interesting strategy they've decided on there. She has been lapping at rapid pace, but is this the right call?
Yeah, it's a bold move, for sure. Looks crazy to me, but let's find out.
Here she goes then, on brand new tyres. The rest of the field still sticking with their original set. Where exactly does Callie Mayer come out? Let's see.
Right, primary objective, win the race. What position are we in?
Let's go. We're going to leave it to you. You know what to do. Come on.
Copy that. I'm on it.
Where are we then? P12. Uh-oh. That was not a good start. Ah, no, I've just caught them. Why have I got no grip? That just wouldn't turn at all. Let's try again. Yeah, it's not getting the grip. That is strange. There's absolutely no grip. Although it feels like it might be improving now. Right, up to P11. Well, lap 8 of 15 and it wants me to win the race. Easier said than done, but we'll try our best. Despite our grip problems, we just set our fastest sector 2.
Putting good distance between yourself and the car behind.
Good sneaky move there to get P10. Let's chase down P9. Fastest sector 1 of anyone. So we're putting in the lap times, that's the main thing. Late on the brakes there for P9.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Let's get chasing after P8. P8 is 1.5 seconds ahead. It's Fittipaldi. Sorted out Aaron. A little bit wide there. Welcome into the stream, and Aaron in front. He won't be for much longer.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Bye, Aaron. That was a good lap, that, for the most part. Sector 3 was a bit shaky, I'd say. Right, let's get chasing after P7. P7. Oh, well, that's not happening. I hate that curb so much. That is not realistic. I do not care what anyone says. was getting squeezed, but I managed to get through to P7. P6 literally just in front of me. Lost a lot of time in Sector 3. Iwasa here for P6. He's just been confirmed as running an FP1 next race. In place of Danny Ricciardo, so he's going to get a nice test in an F1 car. Up ahead is somebody who shouldn't be in F1, Logan Sargent. On lap 11 of 15. Right, now P5 is ours. P4 Hauger is 3 seconds ahead. Almost end up in the gravel then. Don't want to be doing that. Yeah, these tyres are getting past their peak performance now. We have been pushing hard. It put me T12 and expects me to get a race win. I say it's the hardest I can make this. Right, I've got P4. P3 ahead. This will be a podium position. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Should have been more patient. Oh, still got the back of him.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 22.5 seconds.
I literally fit an F2 car in a gap that wasn't there. These F2 cars are not nice to drive, Ant, I'm not going to lie. Here's Liam Lawson. Rumours are he's going to be replacing Danny Ricciardo if things don't improve. Oh! And the guy who's in P1's failed. So we're now in P1 on lap 13 of 15. I honestly thought this might have took a few attempts to do, but we're here. But I've really pushed these tyres hard. Again, for those just tuning into the stream now, we're doing Breaking Point on F123, which is basically their story mode. I think this is chapter 3.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I've done some of these off camera on medium difficulty, and I was smashing it. So I put this on hard difficulty. This is the hardest one you can get. Bad sentence. I cannot make Breaking Point any harder. On our second to last lap, we're 2.7 ahead of P2. Just need to remain chill and not make any silly mistakes. Get off the freaking curb. That curb is not realistic. Sort it out. Steve's hairline is at breaking point. I agree. It annoys me, that curb, because you can't fully push around that corner. I hope they get that bug sorted for F1 24. It's ridiculous. Feels weird, no overtake on the car. It's F2. They don't have overtake. Anyway, this is the last lap of the race. We're 4.7 ahead to second place. She's going a lot better than I was expecting. Right, finish line. My ears hurt. That's one thing about having not much hair now. There's just less cushion for these. And you've had them on for a while, they hurt.
What a masterclass to finish first here in the Netherlands. It was such an unlikely strategy from Maya, but she and the team have made a success of it. What a race, what a performance, what a genuine joy.
Right. We don't need to worry about the podium. Now, post race, we're in chapter 4 at the minute. Maya's just won her race. In her interview.
Callie, what do you put your success down to this season?
Oh, I'd say probably my speed.
In what way?
I find lapping faster than everyone else really, really helps. Casper.
No.
Seriously though, I have a great team around me, and this guy, more than anyone else, has been pretty useful to have around. Casper, what are you shy? Come up here.
Yes, okay.
And Callie says you've been a factor this season, Casper.
I'm not the one driving.
Didn't agree with my tyre strategy though.
This one has no respect for her elders.
But can you give us more detail as to the exact role that you're playing, Casper?
None whatsoever. It's all about her.
He's probably right, to be fair.
So, were you already in touch with Casper Ackerman?
All out.
Ackerman and I go way back.
Right, that's chapter 4 done. Next on up to chapter 5 then. We're blitzing through these at the minute. So let's have a look into the next chapter. Japanese Grand Prix 6 weeks later.
Hey boss, got another one for you.
Your back is so painful. Find something you can sit straight up against. We missed some key sales the last couple of Grand Prix. Okay. It's lower left of your back. It's really aching now. If it continues, you're definitely going to have to see someone about that.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes?
As usual, delay production. That'll pee off the guy who runs the team. It's better when you stand where if it doesn't stop, you're definitely going to have to see your doctor either way. Right, it's putting me mid-race again. The Japanese Grand Prix. 8 laps left.
Push before the pit window opens. Push, push. On it.
Overtake Valtteri Bottas before lap 8. I had to go slower than I wanted to then. He's going proper slow. Anyway, Valtteri Bottas I need to get past. He's P8. And unlucky for me, he's on softs. That was an aggressive move over the overtake on Yuki Tsunoda, but it's worked. And I got DRS. So I must have still been behind Yuki. In the overtake, when I went for the overtake in the DRS zone. Oh, I can do better there. Nicholas Latifi ahead, a lap down. Running last. Some things never change, eh guys? Okay, next guy up is Carlos Sainz. I'll keep going, that worked too bad. I'm driving horrifically at the minute. That curb did not like this car. I definitely need to sort myself out.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 1.9 seconds. We're leading the car behind by 1.6 seconds.
I just need to relax, I'm making too many silly mistakes. I don't know that. Right, get back here. Don't forget guys, if you're enjoying this stream and you're watching it on YouTube, make sure you do hit that like button. A big thank you for the support you guys have given me, it's very much appreciated. This lap's been a lot cleaner than for me, and I've caught up to Mr. Sainz. Oh no, I've overdone it there. No damage though somehow. I was expecting to have damage. Bold. I had to get past Bottas at the end of that lap. That's the first time I've failed so far. I've not seen that screen before, so I was wondering what was going on. Dear oh dear, I've actually failed. Now we know that's because of my dodgy driving a lot of that, so we know we can do better. Just need to cut out the mistakes. Got past Yuki quicker this time.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
He's actually trying to get back past me, the cheeky sod. Next up is Carlos Sainz.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Oh, it's the fastest sector one of anyone. Get out the way, Latifi, for frick's sake. That damn car's getting in your way, whatever next. I've got past Sainz. Now I need to get past Bottas.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 6.6 seconds.
It has to be this lap as well. Can I go around the outside here? Wow. Did he not see me or something?
Another pit stop here at Suzuka. This time it's Aiden Jackson coming in. He's been making steady progress.
What's going on here?
Connor Sport need him to. They desperately need some results, and they could do without this. And look, there's chaos in that garage.
Absolutely, only 3 wheels on the car at the moment, Crofty. Aiden Jackson looks on in
Come on.
despair. Here comes that spare wheel now.
That's a long, long time to wait, just sat in the cockpit. What is going on down at Connor Sport?
Well, the tyre is finally out of the garage and on the car, and Aiden Jackson's back out in the race, but it's a long time in the pit, and that will cost them dearly.
I've literally just lost a lot of places I've just worked hard to make up. Reclaim 8th plate. Ah. Oh.
What was that? How many places did I lose? Okay, try not to worry about that, Aiden. Just focus on the race, get your head down, and let's put it back. I'm sick of this!
Right, so we're back in 13th. Coming up ahead is Norris. Just missed out on the DRS. Right, so now he's just got past Sonoda.
Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form.
Right, now we've got past Sonoda. Now, target again is Norris. Right, we got past Norris. Next up is Pierre Gasly.
Nice move, good job.
We got DRS this time.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
That was my fastest lap so far, but not the fastest lap of the race. Need to try and find a way around Gasly. So away here, the race. Next up, Carlos Sainz. Got a good entrance onto this bit of track. Although Sainz is pulling it back.
Okay, information on Sainz. They've got an issue with their car, they're going to be slow.
Welcome into the stream, Krasser. Need to get past Bottas. Oh wow, he just moved in front of me at the last second. Why have I got a warning for that? He moved under braking, not my fault. So tired, I didn't sleep well. Last night I had 5 hours. I'm still feeling the effects of the weekend. 3 hours 45 sleep Saturday and 4 hours on Sunday. All for the F1. But it was worth it. Fantastic race. Right, anyway, the extra objective is to finish Heather Butler, and he's just here. Well, yeah, but that kind of stuff's personal, Ben. She's put under pressure to have to come out and say what it was, and it was ridiculous, to be fair. I hope those who was putting all the conspiracy stuff on social media are feeling bad about themselves, because that's exactly what they are. Bad people.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Well, it was a bit risky, but I've got past my teammate. Ahead of Butler. You got Master General rank this match. You're really enjoying that 1066 game, aren't you, Azza? All I need to do now is make sure I finish the race. 1 second to last lap. There's possible scope of making up another position or two. Right.
Okay, this is your final lap.
Last lap.
For the race.
Might just be able to get past Ocon at some point. We'll see. But I don't need to worry about it really, because it doesn't help me in any shape or form. I've hit all the objectives. That was a good sector 1. And we've got past Esteban Ocon.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Ooh, that curb.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Hate that curb so much. What lag was that? Wow.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Phew. So we got P6, that's a good result.
Well, it's still too close to call at the top of the table. Meanwhile, at the other end, you can really understand Aiden Jackson's frustrations today.
Yeah, they've had car problems all season long, Crofty. They've had a bad mix-up in the garage today, and Connor Sport won't be proud of that one.
And Connor Sport won't be proud of that. It's the longest pit stop we've had this season. Not the sort of record any team wants to set. Red Bull puts up and out.
Don't need to worry about the podium celebrations and that. Oh, pressing to reload, need to do that.
Well, Aiden, I'm sure you already know what I'm going to ask. That pit stop looked like a nightmare. So what on earth happened today?
Yeah, well, we all know that every race has a hiccup, so you can just never tell when it's going to happen. You just got to be ready and roll with the punches. I guess on the plus side, a mess up like that means that this mistake will never happen again.
Well, there is a lot of talk on social media about whether Devon is actually getting preferential treatment by the team. So do you think, is there any truth to that, or is it an unfair assumption?
It's a good question. Davidoff Butler may be funding the team, but he's a good man. He works hard to make sure that everyone's equal. So, no, I don't think so.
Well, Aidan, the list seems to get longer. Car reliability, you and Devon bumping wheels, and now issues in the pit lane. Huge mounting problems at Connor Sport. Has there been any talk at all about what the team might do next season, considering that you and Devon just don't seem to get along?
Yeah, I've been thinking about next season. But who knows what the future will bring. At the moment, it's all about Connor Sport and bringing in as many points as I can.
And finally, I've got to ask you about this. It has been reported that Mercedes have agreed a deal for George Russell to play a small part in the latest Throttle Zone movie. What do you make of that?
Yeah, that sounds like a great opportunity for him. The Throttle Zone movies, they're amazing and they have such a massive fan base, so it's great to see them acknowledge F1 in the way that it should be. And I think George is the perfect pick, so can't wait to see what he does.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Well, there we go. That's the press interview done with that. Oh, and that's that chapter done. I think we're doing well in these chapters. I failed that one for the first time, but it is what it is. We'll keep trying, keep learning. On to the next chapter.
You saw it, right? The pit stop? How am I supposed to deal with that? I know. I want a chance to prove what I can do, though. In a top-tier seat. I deserve it. I've heard there might be interest. I can't stay here. Okay. Well, what would you do?
So, what advice did you give him?
Well, I told him to try to stay calm, see out the season, and then go to the final team meeting. See if that changed his mind.
And where were you at this point?
Oh, I was busy getting Callie ready for the final race of the F2 season.
Looks like we're into another F2 race, yep. Abu Dhabi. This should be good. It's putting us in mid-race. I didn't even realise there was a fully fleshed out story mode in F1 games like this. The cinematics and voice acted. I actually didn't know about it until the other day. I found it when I had a look for all the menus. It's really interesting though, as it must be said.
A few different drivers in contention for the F2 Championship. But here's the favourite, Callie Mayer.
She's been so consistent this season, so fast. My money's on Mayer for the championship, no question.
If she can finish high enough, the title belongs to her.
Finish on the podium.
It's looking good, Callie. Come on, a podium should clinch this for us.
Then podium it is.
Right, so we need the podium. We're currently winning P9. Too far back to even think of a dive bomb there. I just managed to force my way through to P8. And we've got a back marker in front of us. He's having a lot of problems with the grip. Right, let's get chased after P7. A little bit untidy. Car behind's got DRS, but I think he's too far back to do anything about that. I feel like I should be catching up quicker than I am. Well, that's the fastest sector 2 of anyone, so that's a summit. Someone's pitted. That's P7 then, P7. P6 is just ahead of us. And we got DRS. He's just caught my car. Wow, nice grip. Right, P6 is definitely secure now. Next up, P5. That just had scan. Need the rest of the moment. Well, I say about okay, that was stuff was a private business, and also is what's the word I'm looking for? Can't think of the word now. Can't think of the correct word, but as good as saying gossiping, scum of the earth. And should feel really bad for themselves now, because she shouldn't have had to come out and told everyone what's going on, because it's not anyone's business, just her own. There we go. P5. Now we need to get P4. Here's Aaron again. Alright, now we just need to get P3 by the end of the race. P3 is just here. No one's lied to anyone. Should be able to get him here. No. They had to come in together and I had to really avoid that. I might actually get P2 here. Making a move on Logan Sargent. Ben, I'm going to say this in the nicest possible way. It's not anyone's business that she's edited pictures, or the fact she's got that. People need to butt out of other people's business. Everyone edits pictures and everyone's entitled to their own private lives. The fact that people's posting all sorts of rumours and gossip on social media which forced her to come out and say what's going on is not helpful, it's not nice, and it's downright disgusting, to be fair. Anyway, last lap and we're into P1. Just need to stay where we are. Really had a good last lap. Whew. At first I was concerned we weren't making the progress we needed to make there. But in the end we did. I think as we got more used to I think as we got more used to that F2 car, that really helped and we got better.
She's done it, as many predicted she would. A star is born. Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
Historic. Well, I mean, someone had to be the first. But I just hope that this shows that talent can get you as far as money.
And what about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Kelly, what's it like being a woman in motorsports? We're sure everyone wants to know.
I don't know, John. What's it like being a man in journalism? Next question.
Hot-headed? Yes, for sure. But you know, that's kind of what you need in a driver.
Welcome into the stream, Ace the driver.
Callie taking the championship was a big deal. You know, for the sport, but really for everyone.
And for you? How do you feel?
It was one of the proudest moments of my career. It was the first time I mentored anyone. Yeah. was a little sad to be moving on.
So, had you already told Callie about your new job?
Yes, yes, of course. And I told her, how I wished that I could take her with me. But she understood.
And Aiden, had you told him?
No, he was too busy.
Busy?
Preparing to tell the team that he was leaving Connorsburg.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. I know Aiden had something he wanted to say, but first I have a matter I would like to address formally. It is no secret that I have been spread a little thin this season. I mean, I own the team, I run the team, it's a lot, okay? Which is why I will be stepping away from the principal role next season. I'll still be pushing Connosport Racing to be the brand we know it can be, whilst the new principal will be laser focused on performance and results. And we have already found a man to step into that role. Casper.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Now, this is a big step up for me. I'm really looking forward to see what next season brings. It's truly an honor to be on board.
I am sorry for the dramatic nature of the announcement, okay? Humor the man who pays you. We all look forward to working with Casper, yes? Good. Then let us continue. Aiden, you had something you wanted to say? The floor is yours.
No, it's nothing. I just wanted to say, thank you, everybody, for all your hard work this year. And I'm really looking forward to next season, especially with Casper at the helm.
Well, there we go, that's more. Bahrain Grand Prix 3 months later. Chapter 7.
Did Casper being around affect you going into the 23 season?
I have bigger things going on than Casper.
Do you have any regrets about 2023? Anything you'd have done differently?
No, I'm in a good place now. Besides, what's to regret about being the story of the season?
Your puppy, she was nice enough to let you remove the grass stickers off her. Yeah, that's good to hear, Ace. Well, let's try and put a good performance on at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Don't forget, if you guys are watching this on YouTube and you've not yet done so, make sure you do hit that like button. A big thank you to those who have done so already.
Devon, it's a brand new season, you know that, so let's start it as we mean to go on, okay? Okay? Let's get out.
Objective. Finish in the top 5. We're starting P17. Oh well, that didn't go well. But too late. Well, I had to take a gap there. Why is everyone braking so much? There's a tiny bit of damage, it's not much. We should be fine. P13. Next up, Yuki Tsunoda. Right. And now Pierre Gasly. I'm really struggling with my braking zones because the cars in front are a bit slow on some of these corners. Right, we got past Pierre Gasly. Next up, Lando Norris for P for 10. Oh, this guy's trying to fight back. We did it. Nice bit of pressure there. Yep, good going, Ace. There's no roadworks in TMP at the minute, Andy. Just the usual ones which are there all the time. Could have done better on that corner.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Right, DRS has been enabled. Yeah, it's probably the usual hotspots, Andy. But there's no event ongoing in ETS2 at the minute. Yeah, it's managed to get past Lando Norris. Next up, Esteban Ocon for P9. Next Monday, April, that is true. This year is going really fast. Well, I'm glad about that, because that just means time's going faster until I see Shami, which is to me very important. Ow!
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Alright, we got P9. Next up, Lance Stroll for P8. Was too far back to challenge then. That's the fastest sector one of anyone. And there we go, we've managed to stroll past try again. We've managed to stroll past Stroll and get ourselves into P8. Next up, Carlos Sainz.
gap to the car in front is 2.8 seconds.
Let's keep Stroll out of my DRS range. You have to play some ATS, no problems, Ace. Nice one for tuning in, see you soon. Oh, we've just set the fastest lap of the race. I'm happy with that.
Gap to your teammate behind is 11.9 seconds.
Similar to our in-game. Well, if I'm doing a CD road stream, I don't have people when I'm doing Lemony mode. It's just not doable. I can't remember if it's CD road tomorrow or not. As a job stream, it's different, but CD road streams are as crazy as they are. We're almost within the DRS range of Carlos Sainz. Just about got DRS. Another fastest lap. A 1:36 dead, I'm happy with that. Right, we got past Carlos Sainz. Up ahead at the minute is Lewis Hamilton. Right, I'm going to box opposite to Hamilton. If he boxes, I'm staying out. If he stays out, I box. He's staying out.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race.
We're coming out P19, but there's a lot of people who've not yet pitted. Got past Joe Guan Yu. Next up is my teammate Jackson. Then it's Charles Leclerc. We got past Nick de Vries. He's just lost a couple of positions there. Had to brake a lot more than I wanted to then.
Aiden's in the pits. Aiden in the pits.
Bunch was all just met at the corner. That was nearly a hurry moment. Right, so I need to get past Leclerc to get the top 5 target. Let's do what we can.
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind running hard tyres.
Just seems this weird strategy going onto the hards, but there you go. Hulkenberg's pitting, so I'm going to inherit P5 before getting past Leclerc. It's all the way up. Oh, I'm in the top 3 now, and I'm going to go for the lead here. We're leading the race. That's better than I thought. Didn't think we'd get into the lead of the race, at least not yet. Been having quite a good race though, to be fair, so that's why it's happened. Now we need to pull away from Leclerc. He's still in my DRS zone.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Not sure if he got DRS. It looks like he didn't. So still pulling away. Let's try and make a bit of a gap. Oh, fastest lap.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
134.8. Very happy with that. We are starting to pull away now from Leclerc. We're doing everything we need to do.
laps of fuel remaining.
Perfect. We're doing what we need to do.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 29.4 seconds.
This is great. I'm getting to that position now so far ahead where I don't need to worry about Leclerc. Right, we're over 4.2 seconds ahead. Just now I need to make sure we don't make any mistakes. We're on lap 12 of 14, guys.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Yeah, we got plenty of fuel. A little bit late on the brakes there. Need to be careful, these tyres are starting to go off. Yeah, they're on about 30%. Which is a lot for soft compound tyres. So it's looking like podium is going to be myself, Leclerc, and then Perez. A bit unrealistic that if Verstappen misses out, which he looks like he will. In real life, Verstappen's still absolutely smashing it. Right, time to start the last lap of the race.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Oh, I can really feel these tyres coming off. It's good to be nearly at the end. I was surprised at Verstappen's retirement for the Grand Prix the other day. I don't mind seeing science take away at all. Well, I was watching it, his car just was on fire. And I was glad to see someone that was Verstappen win a race. I wish I could have cheered more, but I woken everyone up if I had. Well, there we go, P1. P1 in that race, guys.
Meanwhile, plenty of surprises in the midfield. So where do we start, Al?
I wasn't expecting to fight for the lead, then all of a sudden it just come from nowhere.
Surprise so far, and Butler, he's doing fantastically well.
Thing is, though, they've got to sustain that over the course of the whole season, and that is easier said than done. Certainly one Casper Ackermann will be hoping that this season is better than his last. A show-stopping performance.
Don't need to worry about the that.
What a start to the season, Devon. You must be happy with that performance.
Just put it.
Yeah, it just comes so naturally to me. I don't really think anything of it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it wasn't impressive. I mean, you seem impressed. I'm sure others do too, and rightfully so. I'm just saying that it was actually pretty easy for me today.
Well, you've had your share of run-ins in the past with teammate Aiden Jackson. Crucial question is that behind you? How do you feel about him right now?
So he's got an attitude problem.
Listen, Aiden is the greatest F1 driver of all time. You ask him, he'll tell you. What, you think I've got an attitude problem? Aiden has got stealth ego, let me tell you. You don't know it's there, and then it emerges. He's a handful. Trust me.
Well, Connor Sport surprised everyone by appointing Casper Ackermann as team principal this season. So how do you feel about taking orders from someone that you've got such a history with?
I think he's going to do a terrific job, you know? Mainly because he's got me on his team, so he can't go too far wrong. Now, I'm sure he's incredibly thankful to have me as a driver.
Well, you're embarking on a new year, but what would a successful season look like for you in 2023?
I'm making it my personal mission to make a success of Connor Sport, and by the end of the season, you're all going to be saying what a wonderful team we are and how great a season we've had. And if you're doing that, then I'll consider it a job well done.
That's great, thank you.
That was a good good interview, I'd say.
Great race out there today, just in the highlights. Listen, I know we've had our run-ins and, well, last season was last season.
You can't even hear him.
For the team. What do you say?
Huh, Jackson. Yeah, cheers, mate. Bin's over there. Yeah, nice one.
season just gone?
The 2023 season was completely...
Seems Steve Dad's on the TV.
How so?
Well, computer in my case.
Well, the car, for one. We'd ironed out the most critical issues, and it was just starting to live up to its potential.
Can we talk about what happened with Devon?
So that's what, chapter 7 was it? Something like that. I think we're doing pretty well with these chapters. Absolutely smashing it. Right. Well, it's a little bit quiet, so I'm going to wrap up this stream because I'm going to get some more content sorted. Big thank you to everyone who's tuned into this live stream. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I definitely will do another live stream next week on this and continue the story mode. I'm quite enjoying it. Hopefully more of the regulars are available and they can have a laugh with us. So a big thank you to everyone who's tuned into this live stream. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have done and you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. If you're a first time viewer on YouTube, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell, so that way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams. If you're over on Kick, make sure you do hit that follow button for the future live streams. I do have another short coming out on YouTube at 10 o'clock tonight, so hopefully you guys will check that one out, and I will see you in the next one. Nice one, guys.